goal, number 0, junior Rosie Galvan. Midfield, number 4, freshman Nayeli.
I think they both run a 4-3-3, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I know the girls do. So I'll ask you, it's like how do you feel about being on the mic for the first time? What are you excited for tonight?
Number 9, senior Jennifer Number 11, sophomore Kearney Flores.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes, let's turn this up a little bit. Get some gain. Alrighty. Now we're going to go live here. Alright, you ready, Nate?
Yep.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone, and you are looking live at the new Kearney High School Stadium, where tonight we have a GNAC showdown between the Lexington Minutemen and the Kearney High School Bearcats. Hello, I'm your host, Jeff Ekstrom, along with my cameraman, Allie Myers, and my color guy for the evening, Nate Mishu. So, Nate, how's it feel to be on the mic for the first time?
Oh, it feels good. New stance on not being on the sideline, so it should be a good night for us.
And now let's get you the starters for each team. First, we'll start with the visiting Minute Maids from Lexington. As I get my rosters in check here. In goal is a junior, number 22, Rosie Galvan. Then we got a freshman midfielder, number 4, Nayeli Quinones. A senior mid, number 6, Maria Ruiz. A sophomore, number 8, Keisha Garcia. A senior defense, number 9, Jennifer Quinteros. A sophomore forward, number 11, Kathy Flores. A sophomore defenseman, number 14, Kimberly Gomez. A junior midfielder, number 16, Julia Briones. A senior defender, number 27, Tori Huerta. A junior defender, number 33, Elia Francisco. And a sophomore midfielder, number 41, Jacqueline Solis. For the Bearcats, it will be in goal will be freshman Reagan Heelan. Then it will be senior midfielder, number 1, Whitley Straka. Then a senior defender, number 2, Emily Masters. Then a sophomore defender, number 3, Avery Collison. A sophomore defender, number 9, Jordan Coates. In the midfield is a sophomore, number 10, Allie Trout. A senior forward, number 11, Rihanna Bennett. A sophomore midfielder, number 12, Hannah Hardy. A freshman forward, number 14, Lexi Levine. A freshman forward as well, number 16, Ashley Ringland. And finishing it out is a senior defender, number 19, Lauren Strubing. Now, as we look forward, both teams are going to run a 4-3-3 tonight. So, Nate, can you tell us about the 4-3-3?
Yeah, typically the 4-3-3 is a little bit more of an attacking formation from both teams, playing with 3 at the top. Goal is to get the ball forward and obviously put it in the back of the net for both teams.
Yeah, we'll take a break here as we have national anthem. Lexington and Kearney coming up next here after this. We welcome you back live here at Kearney, the pregame show between the Kearney High School girls soccer team and the Lexington Minute Maids. Now, as we look more in depth at each team, first we'll start with Kearney. They come into this as 2-3 in the season. Again, they'll run a 4-3-3. They're going to stack the box, so the midfielders going to be 2 defending mids, while they're going to put 1 up top. And something I was able to talk to some of the players this week was the fact that they've been trying out new formations. This is their third formation so far this year. They've tried a 4-2-3-1 and a 4-4-2, so they're really trying to get some consistency by trying to use this 4-3-3 to their advantage. What they've really struggled with is creating offense, but they're a very, very young team, so it's just about getting into a rhythm of some sorts to kind of get them flowing. And for Lexington, they've been struggling. They're 0-7. So far this season, and they haven't beaten Kearney. We have stats all the way to 2004. They have not beaten Kearney in any of those matches. They are 17-0, and they've actually mercy ruled Lexington the last 3 meetings. And so as we get started here, it will be Kearney to start it out. So, Nate, what do you think Kearney needs to do here to get a victory over here these Minute Maids tonight?
Honestly, kind of just keep this younger group together, kind of start getting goal scoring. I think this is a game where they can score a lot of goals and get their confidence back, and hopefully start heading in the right direction with this 4-3-3, and just get a big victory for them today. Just confidence, get back to 3-3, 500 on the year, and kind of get a new start to the season.
So in the box will be Lexi Levine and Allie Trout to start it out. It will be Levine who will be in the main forward for the Bearcats, as she has been the main goal scorer for them this young season. As the referees are trying to get it started here. It's the Bearcats, of course, they're going to the 4-3-3. Shot the ball, and there's going to be a little team meeting, a little delay here. And we'll take it with them. We'll take one commercial break, come back with the start of Lexington and Kearney right after this. We welcome you back here to Kearney. We were about to get underway for this GNAC tournament, this GNAC conference matchup. And speaking of that, the GNAC conference tournament got announced yesterday. Kearney is the number 4 seed. They'll face Columbus, the number 5 seed in the first round, while it will be Lexington facing the number 1 seed Hastings, as they are number 8. As Lexington gets it back here in their attacking zone. Coming out to play it is Heelan. And she will set it out here for the Bearcats. 2-3 on the season. 17-0 against Lexington in the last 17 meetings. Hasn't given up a goal to Lexington since 2012, and they've mercy ruled Lexington in the last 3 meetings, including twice in 2014. This is the play down low here for Lauren Strubing. She's going to play it up and back out to the defenders. Meeting it there is Avery Collison. Then moving to the far edge is Kearney. Crisscross pattern. They're going to bring it up. Attacking zone is going to play it in. And here's a chance for the Bearcats. They play it in the box out front, and it's good defensive there by Lexington. On the chance there was Allie Trout. But the Bearcats will regain possession here at midfield. No apparent injuries for either team. Only one, it could be the senior Jessie Vasquez. Problem with her knee, but she was not probable for tonight, but she will definitely be active for GNAC on Friday. And here the Bearcats come. Playing the edge is Strubing. She's going to bring into the offensive zone for the Bearcats. She's going to drive it up. She's going to cross it all the way to the other side. We are 2 minutes in, 0-0. Kearney's had one good chance knocked away, and here's interception, but using her speed right there, it was Lexi Levine to get the ball back, and the Bearcats now have possession. It will be Collison to play it on the other end for Jordan Coates as they play the far end into the midfield. And it will be out of play. A throw in for Kearney. Throws it down the far end. Almost hit out by Lexington again. It's played into the attacking zone. On the chase for it is Kearney. And they're going to have Lexington position. So it'll be a goal kick for Lexington. 3 minutes into this first half. And kicking it away, it will be Rozzy Galvin for the Minute Maids. Plays it in. Almost intercepted by Kearney, but playing it there was number 11, Kathleen Flores. She will be the main goal scorer. 7 goals on the season. She was described as having brilliant speed, be able to just, their game plan, I think, Lexi, is just chip it in, have Flores use her speed to go in there and get some goals against this Kearney team. Playing it for Lexington is Keisha Garcia. She's going to play for Heelan, who will make the stop, and she will play it for Strubing on the near side. She's going to play it for Kathleen. She brings it up, and now it's intercepted. And hit out of bounds there by the Minute Maids. Throwing it in will be Lexi Levine. He gives it to Strubing, and she'll throw it in instead. She'll throw it to Levine on her side. And it's hit away by Minute Maid, and Levine's going to keep it in. Chips it ahead for Bennett. She's going to play it in.
It's a good ball.
Play it in. It's loose, and it will be Lexington who will still have possession. That is Galvin, who will kick it away for the Minute Maids, who's able to survive a couple chances here early for the Bearcats. A little less than 5 minutes in. Down the field, intercepted there by Strubing, but it's taken away right there by Maria Ruiz. Now Lexington is going to play it up, intercepted again. And now here come the Bearcats. Carlson is going to bring it up as Lexi Levine. And it's going to be a goal kick for Lexington. All the time's been played in this offensive zone. So what are you seeing? What are you seeing that Kearney's doing well right now, Nate?
I think that 4-3-3 is working out pretty well for him, putting 3 attackers up top, taking a little bit less out of the midfield. Obviously, to throw another attacker forward is going to help them produce goals, and I think they're controlling the midfield pretty well right now, as you can kind of see. And Lexi Levine out here on the left side is a very good player, and I think she'll get something going through the Bearcats there.
A hard play by there. Allie Trout was one who fell. Nothing called, but Bearcats will still have possession here. A little over 5 minutes into this first half. We are tied at 0 apiece. Now the Bearcats playing it in. She's going to dump it in, and it's going to be controlled by Levine, but Lexington will hit it out. All the time right now being controlled by the Bearcats in their offensive zone, Lexington's defending zone, and now will be hit back out of play. And so it will be Lexington to throw it in. Throws it downfield. It's hit out by Bearcats, so Lexington will keep. Or actually, it's going to hit out by a Minute Maid. So Kearney will stick with the possession. And it's going to be Trout. She's going to play it. She's going to bring it up. Kicks it downfield. Pass. It's going to be a hard play, but Bearcats will keep with it. Kicks it to Miller. It's going to be Levine. Ducks it in. Shot blocked. But Levine keeps it. She's going to back it out, but it is intercepted. Now here come the Minute Maids trying to get a counter attack, but it will go off of Bearcat. Lexington will still have possession. Down at the far end, she's going to kick it in. On the run for it is Avery Collison. It's intercepted. Here's a chance for Lexington. That was Keisha Garcia who just kicked it in. Kind of surprised me she didn't try to take possession and kind of drive it in for a good opportunity. So, here come the Bearcats in the midfield. Hits the referee, but Trout will be able to get it here for the Bearcats, and it's going to be Levine down for Strubing. She's going to push it in. She's across for Trout, and it's going to be intercepted and taken away by Lexington, but Strubing comes back and gets possession.
Oh, that's a good play right there.
Back to Bennett. Bennett plays it in, and it's batted away there by Lexington. And they'll kick it out of the zone, but it's taken away again by the Bearcats. Keeping the pressure up. Strubing. She's going to give it to Mishu. Mishu's going to play it in, but it'll be just sit right back out near the midfield for Lexington. And hard play there, and yep, there's going to be a foul called. So it'll be a free kick for the Bearcats. That was on number 11, Kathy Flores, the dangerous forward that Lexington has at their disposal. A kick in there, and it's Levine. Makes a nice move. Sends it back across. It's Bennett. She's going to shoot. Score! Rihanna Bennett gets Kearney on the board. A little less than 9 minutes into this game, and the Bearcats strike first. Rihanna Bennett.
Good goal by the Bearcats there. Once again, set up by that relentless pressure that they've been kind of having this whole, 10 minutes that this game's been going on. Set up by Lexi Levine, kind of who we were talking about earlier.
As Levine set up Bennett for that goal. That beat low post. Beat Galvin to the right, lower right post, and the Bearcats lead at 1-0. So, Lexington will kick it off here to get possession. They trail 1-0 to Kearney with 30:59 left here Or 30:59 left here in this first half of play. Bearcats probably, as many expected, took a little longer probably than expected to get their first goal in, but nonetheless, it's 1-0. A little bit of delay here. The referees will come in.
Looks like they forgot to stop the clock on a goal there.
So clock issue resolved. And we are back underway. Here it plays it in, and it's going to be Bennett to take it again. In the midfield, kicks it up. And it's going to be played there by Mishu. Mishu's going to drive forward with it. Tries to get hit off the ball, but good possession there. Strubing kicks it back across all the way for the defender. That is number 9, Jordan Coates. She's going to play it up. Bearcats on the far end. Really controlling this game right now as they lead 1-0. As it'll be Mishu. Makes a nice move. Gives it back to the outside. Bearcats will look to play it in. Back on the side for the Bearcats. Back out. Controlling that far side to kick in there. And it'll be Rosie Galvin, who will kick it all the way downfield for Flores, but too far as it'll be Collison and Coates. But Flores, using her speed, heads it forward, but Collison, nice defender there, got back and recovered in time. So no real chance for Lexington there. Looked promising, but nothing for him. Bearcats play it forward. And Levine had possession, was knocked out, but it'll still stick with the Bearcats. Played in. Centers in the middle. Here's a chance. No, and Galvin came in and stopped. That one was a good save by Galvin to come out and get those good instincts. And she'll kick all the way downfield, but it will be Strubing. A little over Strubing's head. But it will be Coates who will get possession. So he kind of misplays it back deep into the zone. And it will be off Coates. So Lexington will have a chance to play it in the offensive zone. So this is probably the real first offensive chance for Lexington, as that's just a misplay right there. Miscommunication by the Minute Maids.
Here comes a counter by the girls.
As Bennett plays it downfield for Levine, overshot her, and so Lexington will get possession. A little delay in play here, but Lexington to throw it in. It'll be Strubing. Gets downfield, try to get it to Bennett. But couldn't be Mishu. Plays it back for Coates. And Coates is going to play it in the midfield. It goes far side. And here come the Bearcats. Moves her way around, driving in. Centers it, and it'll be knocked out. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick. It looks like senior Lauren Strubing will be the one. And we have a couple substitutions. Looking at us here, it looks like Lee Madeline Holden and Sydney Whaler.
And number 8, Carrie Strubing.
And so, Bearcats will play it on the far side. Trying to break it off in the zone. Battle for it. Bearcats win it. Plays it in deep. Played out by Lexington. That's good defending right there, but stolen right back by Levine. Intercepted. Looks like they're by Collison. She'll play it up for Levine on the far side. And it will be out. It will be a goal kick. And a mistake here by Lexington as Galvin just jumps in front of it to keep from another score on the board for the Bearcats. So Galvin really digging Lexington, like limiting their mistakes right now, as Lexington haven't really been playing well defensively and has got nothing on the offensive side of things. Is now playing it for the Bearcats. Sydney Waller, she's going to bring it up. Kicks it in deep. Hard play for it there, but Lexington will come out with the possession. And here come the Bearcats again on a counterattack. Holden's going to bring it back.
That's a great ball right there.
And it's offside. That was a good play, just a little offside, and Lexington, again, gets bailed out on the offside call. Just under 15 minutes into this first half, Bearcats lead it 1-0. They have had chances, just not they've been able to kind of jump on those opportunities like they would like to have. It'll be Levine. She's got to steal away. That's a nice steal. She's going to bring it up. She's going to makes a strike, but it's going to be out of play, so it'll be a goal kick for Galvin. And that's just a nice athletic play there by Levine. Be able to come out with that ball and have a great opportunity to score. Galvin kicks it downfield, intercepted there by Bennett. It's trying to play it in. It'll be controlled by Strubing. Kicks it low for Bennett. And Bennett's going to go inside, trying to use her speed. Lexington defender will get there, hit it out. Bearcats will still have possession of it. And Bennett will give it to Strubing to throw it in. Throws it in. And who's it off of? It's off a Minute Maid, so Kearney's still in possession here as they lead 1-0. Strubing throws it in deep. And Strubing will get it back, kicks it back out. There by Wheeler. It's going to be Avery Collison. All the way down at the offensive zone. Bearcats with the possession. He's going to play it in. Levine. There's a shot on goal. And Galvin tipped it, and that'll be a corner.
Another great save by her. I think that's about 4 or 5 that she has stopped from going to the back of the net for the Minute Maids.
A great play of Rosie Galvin, saving Lexington right now as she's been able to limit the damage as the Bearcats lead 1-0. And here's the corner. She can play it deep. Oh, it looks like it went off a Lexington defender. No, they're going to call it off.
Oh, looks like they called a corner kick.
They did. It was off a Lexington defender, so the Bearcats will have a second chance to score here on this corner. Just kicking the corner, be Madeline Holden. Centers it. Header. No, but regained possession by the Bearcats. A shot on goal goes wide. And Lexington avoiding any damage right now. All the chances going to Kearney. None going on the side of Lexington. So it will be Galvin. Outfield. And Whaler gets it away to Holden. Downfield. Far corner. Plays it in deep. That's Holden again. Plays it to the outside. That's Ringling. Plays it in. And it's going to be played out there by Lexington. So, Bearcats will stick with it. Kearney making a home down here on their attacking side of the field. As this whole first half has been the Bearcats on the brink of scoring, but only able to put one in the back of the net. And played out there by the Minute Maid, so Strubing's going to throw it down. Levine. And she's going to lose possession as Lexington brings it up. As again, Kearney gains possession. As Avery Collison will play it at midfield. Collison downfield. It's Michaela Moore. So again, it's down. It's going to be Levine. Gets it to Moore. Moore's going to shape up, go for a cross. Nothing there. But it will be game possession there by Angie Larson. Bearcats play it in. Played in deep, but
Another corner kick.
They're going to call it off a Lexington defender, so another corner chance. So Holden will go back to the corner and try to have a good placement. Kick it in a good place for someone to hit it and get their second goal of the night as they lead at 1-0 halfway. In deep. Levine loses it back out. Shot blocked. Strubing plays it in, but Galvin will just let it go out. It's about 3 or 4 corner kicks the Bearcats have had. None be able to get in. As it'll be Allie Trout and Hannah Hardy checking back in for the Bearcats. Galvin downfield. And Strubing fighting for it, but Lexington will come out with it as Katie Garcia back down. Flores trying to use her speed to get past Collison, but it'll be Heelan just kick it away. Wanted to go to Strubing, but too far, so the Minute Maids will keep with it. Having some time attacking zone, something they've not been able to get done in this first half. Hardy, midfield, gives it to Moore. And it's going to be Trout. Here's a nice counterattack.
Looks like she's offside, so.
And she's offside. Nice counterattack it looked like for the Bearcats, but offside call. Reset all that, so Lexington will get it back.
Just a step too late there, unfortunately. Great idea by Trout in the middle there, though.
Plays it midfield for Lexington, but Collison we'll give it to Strubing on the near side. Directing traffic and kick it ahead. Right in the middle of some Lexington defenders, but nice interception there. It'll be Hardy. Bring it up. In deep, but Galvin is right there. Downfield looking for Flores on the other end. She gets possession, but will then lose it immediately. The Bearcats trying to reset their offense and try to get an attack going. Only 1-0. Bearcats have had all their time trying to get in more than just one goal of not being able to do it. As Hardy brings it up. Try to give it to Levine. Too far, though, so all the way back to midfield. Missed kick there, and here comes Hardy. Loses it. Back to midfield. It'll be Moore who will play it. So it'll be Collison play it near the near sideline. Gives it across to Coates. We got 17 on the clock remaining here in this first half. The 5 forward midfield. Trout is there. But Coates is going to Kick it to Moore. Whitney struck and then played up by Strubing. Strubing's just going to drive it in here. Try to dump it off. Look to Moore on the corner now. Kick by Trout. Little floater, and it will be Galvin who were with the save. Bailing out Lexington once again. Go to kick it in the middle for Whitney Straka. Trout played on the sideline. Brings again, driving into the zone. Their offensive zone. Centering pass, but knocked out, but back in as Lexington and Kearney going back and forth the zone, and it's shot by Trout. Is stopped once again by Galvin. So Galvin doing a nice job of keeping Lexington in this game. They're only down 1-0. Downfield, Katia Garcia. Back and forth, and here's Flores. Try to fight for it, but Collison, nice job of recovering and getting it away. As Moore on the near sideline. Oh, nice move there, getting around Quinteros, and there's going to be an offside call. Downfield, Levine with the interception. Plays it in deep. Nice ball. A fight for it there, trying to get in the box, but nothing going as it's played back out. Possession gained by Lexington, and they're going to bring it up. Looking ahead for Flores. Too soft as Coates with the takeaway. Flores fight for that ball as well, but gets away to Lauren Strubing here at the midfield. Strubing's going to drive it up. Back down, it's Avery Collison for Coates. Back downfield for the Bearcats. As Trout plays it in. Here's in the box as Galvin will play it. As Kearney not having all the time in the world to get offensive chance, just not being able to capitalize 1-1 yet. But they still lead 1-0. So here come the Bearcats on the far side. Levine, nice maneuver, gets by. She's going to bring it into the box, plays it deep, but Galvin misplays it off her hand, so it'll be a corner coming for Kearney. Rhiannon Bennett will come in. This will be Lauren Strubing to play the corner. We got 13 minutes on the clock left here in this first half. Strubing. Plays it in, header. Nothing going as Galvin will just pick it up. As Galvin plays it downfield. As here comes the Bearcats, Levine. Looks like off the head of one of the Lexington defenders. As Kearney still playing it in the attacking zone. Near the sideline. It'll be off. A minute made. Kearney will stick with it. They lead at 1-0. Playing at the far sideline. Looks like it's Trout. It'll be out of bounds once again by a minute made. Plays it in deep. Way on the other side, looking for somebody. They'll be going out of bounds, out of play before anyone can get there. Lexington will get it. Have a chance to do something. Trout with a nice play to take it away for the Bearcats. And it's hit out by Lexington. Strubing throws in deep for Trout, knocked away on the recovery. In deep, but way out of bounds. So goal kick coming up for Lexington. 11 minutes to go in this first half. Bearcats with plenty of opportunities to extend this 1-0 lead, but have not been able to do it. The only goal comes from Rihanna and Bennett. Here's Lexington trying to advance it past midfield, but not been able to do it. Only once or twice this game they had that accomplished, but the rest of the time it's been Kearney trying to find the back of the net. They have been in the attacking zone. So here's, looks like Bennett. She's going to play it. Knocked out. Flores waiting downfield for an opportunity. Always dangerous with her type of speed for a goal, but just nothing being able to do as the defense has been on constant pressure from Kearney's attack right now. They played in deep for Moore. Moore fighting for that ball, and she comes away with it. Kicks it in for Trout. Back out for Strubing. In deep, but Galvin will be there. Galvin downfield. Will be Straka fighting for it, but Lexington will come away. As Coates kicks it downfield again, that's Levine.
That's a great ball by Levine right there.
Plays it in deep. And nothing going. It will go out. So it will be a corner for Kearney. As Strubing will take it once again. Strubing kicks it in. Looks like Trout want to go for that header. Went past right into a Lexington defender. And they're going to bring it back out. A few substitutions coming in here for the Bearcats near the end of this half. So Madeline Holden. Carrie Struming. It looks like Ashley Ringland coming in for the Bearcats. As we got 8.5 minutes left here in this first half of play. Bearcats lead at 1-0. All the way down, trying to look for Flores, but be Heelan to come all the way down and play it. Flores looks a little bit frustrated with the lack of offense the Mint Maids have been able to put up. It'll be Holding. Wants to go to Levine. She'll try to play it up. She does. He's going to kick it in just wide. Nice shot there by Levine. But just wide of that left low corner post that she was looking for. We have a free kick here for Lexington. 7 minutes to go here in this first half of GNAC action. On the near side is Bennett. Plays it in for Holding. Tries to go back to Levine. Levine will come back and play it. Gives it up for Bennett. She has the only goal so far on the near sideline. She's going to play it in. Hit right back out there by the Minute Maids. It's played back. Strubing will have the throw in. As we have another substitution, it'll be Allie Trout for Whitney Straka. And we played into Trout. Wants to play it ahead to Bennett, but cannot hit back out. It's Strubing. Gives it a holding at the midfield. Back to Strubing on the near sideline. All the way back in, but Lexington trying to get it out of there. But Bearcats still relentless on this attack. It has only resulted in one goal. As here comes Lexington with a chance. Flores is going to play it downfield. It looks like it will be holding. Played back in here for Flores. Taken away would be Trout. Lexington regain possession, but taken away nicely there by the Bearcats, holding upfield. Plays it. Levine comes back and get it. Plays it nicely for holding. Nice chance. Looks like it was developing nicely, but just an off pass. And it's hit back out with under 5 minutes to go. Looks like we have a...
Looks like it was a handball, I believe.
Handball from Kearney. So Lexington will have it. Trout trying to play it away. She does. She's going to bring it down. Brings it back up for Bennett. But it's hit out nicely there to the midfield. Strubing to play it along the sideline. Gives it to Holding. 3 forwards up for Kearney. Tries to play it in deep though, but nothing going.
That Lexington back four is holding up pretty well. A lot of shots coming at him, but, you know, still 1-0 on the board for the Bearcats.
With 3:45 left, Collison played it in, but taken away. Lexington trying to play it, but Strubing. Nice defending hit out there by the Minute Maids. So again, nothing going offensively for Lexington as they play it downfield. It's going to be Bennett. Gives it off. Strubing plays it in deep. Wants to go to Levine. Three minutes to go. Bearcats leading 1-0. With almost all their time coming in their attacking zone. As it's hit out there by Lexington. Be a throw in. Bearcats play near the far sideline. Plays in deep. Nice move there. Looks like that made a Levine. Backed out to Strubing. Trout plays it back to Strubing. She's going to dump it in nicely. Ooh, a nice chance there. Looks like that might have been Jordan Coates, possibly. Nice opportunity with 2 minutes to go in this first half. right back down by Ashley Ringland. And Galvin will kick it away downfield. Be Trout battling for it. This will be Avery Collison. Lexington having a little more possession here in the attacking zone, but just no opportunities have come their way. As we go back downfield for the Bearcats, as looks like the possession will belong to Lexington. Back down, but it's taken away by the Bearcats. Trout will play it to Strubing near sideline. Downfield looking for Levine, but Lexington will play it back in deep. Final 30 seconds. Call us in. Bearcats maybe go for one last attack here before halftime. As Bennett will try to play it. Back up with Contreras. Back in for Lexington. It's going to be holding. Going to bring it forward. And that is it for the first half. Bearcats, plenty of opportunities. Only been able to score on one of them. Rihanna Bennett with the only goal to have it. Kearney 1, Lexington 0. We'll take a break and come back with the halftime report. You're watching live here on BSN. We welcome you back live here to the Kearney High School Stadium for halftime of this girls GNAC conference matchup here in soccer. We got Kearney leading it 1-0. Let's get you some stats. First, we'll start with the Lexington Minute Maids. Not much on the stat sheet so far, only one shot on goal, and that describes what half they had. Not much offensive going for them, Nate.
No, there's really not. But that's kind of to be expected with how much pressure the Kearney girls have put on them.
And for Kearney, they've had plenty of offensive chances, has not been able to put more than one behind the back of the net, as they have 13 shots on goal to go along with 6 corner kicks. The only goal coming at the 9th minute by Rihanna Bennett. She had a goal while assisting was Levine for Kearney, and that's the stats for you. And it's been, for Lexington, it's really been Galvin who's been kind of digging out Lexington, as they've just not been able to get much offensively, and they've been playing in their defensive zone the entire game.
Yeah, I think she's obviously been their best player, but she's obviously had the most to do out of everyone. They're kind of in that really, really bend but try not to break mentality in that back four.
So as we look forward to the second half, what are the keys for both teams to come out and pull this victory here today?
For the girls, obviously, I think they need to score a couple more goals, just obviously going confidence and, working with this 4-3-3 and keeping a clean sheet in the back there, not having to do much. But obviously they have to stay focused. And for the Minute Maids, if they can hold them to 1-0, I think that's a victory for them, honestly. If they get a goal back, obviously that's a good tie for them. But I think holding them scoreless in the second half is their goal right now. That back four has honestly been very, very good for them, and I think that's their key to this, is having a strong back four and maybe having a counterattack to getting a goal back in this game for them.
Well, second half coming up. We'll take a break, come back with the start of the second half of play between Kearney, Lexington. You're watching live here on BSN. Welcome back to Kearney as we begin the second half of play in this GNAC conference matchup. Kearney leads it 1-0. They scored on the 9th minute by Rhiannon Bennett, the senior forward, with an assist by Lexi Levine, the future of the program. She's a freshman forward. She's looked pretty impressive here tonight, as they've had plenty of opportunities to score. Lexington, not so much. Only one shot on goal. Kearney, on the other hand, has 13. That is going to be Whitney Straka to play it near sideline. Plays it up. That's Levine. Plays it down deep, but it's going to go out. So, goal kick coming up for Lexington. Again, Kearney 17-0 against Lex since 2004. Lexington hasn't scored a goal on them since 2008. and 12. As we played it up here for the Bearcats, Levine's going to play it in deep. As it's out of bounds, out of play. So Lexington with a goal kick. Again, following this game, we will have the boys match up. That will be a very entertaining one. Lexington, arguably the top team in Class B. Kearney, kind of ratings-wise, middle in the pack and power points. They are 4-1, while Lexington is 8-0. It'll be a good one here to call on BSN. Now played in the middle. That's Levine for Kearney. She's going to play back out for Straka. She's going to take a shot. It will go over and out of play. Couple minutes in, a couple chances for Kearney, but none of them been able to go in the net. Again, both teams after this one will go to the GNAC Conference Championship Soccer Tournament. As Lexington, the number 8 seed, will face off against Hastings, the number 1 seed. While Kearney will play the number 5 seed, Columbus. Lexington plays at 3 on Friday, while Kearney plays at 3 as well. As here is the Bearcats with a corner kick. Strubing will kick it away for the Bearcats. Played in deep. A chance. Setter. Oh. And it's in. It looks like an own goal. Went off the head of a Lexington defender, and that puts the Bearcats up 2-0 here at 36-32.
That's a good start for the girls this first half, or second half, I apologize.
Lauren Strubing will be accounted with the goal, since she was the last Bearcat to touch it. So we'll count it at the 44th minute of this game. Makes it 2-0.
And, you know, I think that corner kick is going to be a big threat for them this second half because Strubing's left-footed. I don't know if you can see the flags on the field, but it's blowing from north to south. So that in-swinger that she's going to play is going to help that ball go all the way back to that post, just as you guys saw there. So I think the more opportunities they get from that side, I think the more chances you're going to see from the ladies this second half.
Has played it in deep. And that's for a goal kick for Lexington. 5 minutes in to this second half. Bearcats lead at 2-0. Lexington had an own goal, but it's gonna go to Lauren Strubing. So here's Levine on the attack. Gonna play it on the side, but it's hit back out by the Minute Maids. Fight for it in deep. And Lexi tried to kick it away off. Bearcat defender. Off Trout and playing it. Now back to Trout. Plays in deep again, but Lexington with good defense right there. Lexington trying to get something going, but just can't with the constant pressure. Now here's a nice move. Plays it in for a volley, but nothing going. Levine is going to be back out. Shot on goal. Nice save there by Galvin. as we look at our unofficial stats, that is the 15th shot on goal for Kearney in this game. Really taking charge in that shots category, as it was Holding who tried to play it. But Lexington defender hitting it out. As Trout plays it in deep for Levine. Levine centers it, and it's going to be hit wide and out of play. So a goal kick coming up for Lexington. As Galvin plays it. On your side, taken away by Holding, and it stays along the yellow line. And Lexington will come away with it, but intercepted immediately by Harding. As Straka is going to play up along the sideline there. That's Ringland. Tries to go in deep, but Lexington defender is right there. But out of bound, out of play. Another corner. And Lawrence Strubing. Yes, Lawrence Strubing will go back to kick it away. We'll see what they do here. Center header chance. No.
Good save by the keeper right there.
Shot back on goal again.
I think that went off the football crossbar. I believe is what they're going to call with that. I think it's going to be a goal kick off the yellow bar instead of the white one.
Another opportunity for Kearney to score. Cannot do it. They lead 2-0 here. A little less than 8 minutes into the second half. And let's play downfield for Lexington, but batter back into the attacking zone. Trots to play it ahead to Levine. Overplayed the header, and it will go back downfield. Straka plays on the near sideline. Gets it to Ringland up the field by Holding. She's looking for a cross, but Galvin's right there. So Galvin kicks it away. Have a short kick. Played ahead. And it's back downfield. Wants to go to Holding, but just out past too far ahead, so Lexington will regain the possession. Substitution coming in for Lexington. That's number 20, Annie Garcia, the junior midfielder, as Trout will play it. He'll be back out to Collison. Be Straka near side. Balfour for the near sideline. Lexington along the yellow line, and they kept it in, but taken right back by the Bearcats. Weiler is going to play it in. Straka downfield, nice cut. Wants to center it, but looks like it was partially blocked by Lexington defender, as they're going to try to get with the counterattack, but out of bounds play, so it'll be Weiler to throw it in. Madeline Holden and Carrie Strubing both checking in for the Bearcats. Holden, a senior midfielder, and Strubing, a freshman midfielder. As Straka plays in deep near Sideline will be out of play, but Kearney will still have the possession. As we have 29 minutes here on the clock, 11 into the second half. It's Ringland trying to play it on the outside, but hit out by a Minute Maid. Kearney will stick with it. Straka will give it to Holden. Out of the way, but still right back. There by Whaler. She's going to play it in for Levine. Levine. It's taken away. Back out. So Bearcats trying to get it. So Lexington seems like they're doing their back four's doing a really nice job of defending, making it only 2-0.
Yeah, again, I think that's been their best part of their game this whole, what are we into it now, about 42 minutes or 52 minutes into it. So I think that, they continue this and make it tough for the Bearcat girls to put more goals in the back of the net. But I think the girls have threatened a bit more this second half and been a little bit more direct at goal with a few more shots that have been on target and not wayward. As we see a foul there on the right back.
That was number 12, Hope Dowling, the junior midfielder. So looking at Kearney right now, what adjustments have you seen from the first half to the second half that's resulted in a little more offense?
I think it starts with the two midfielders, and I think it's Trout and I believe Hardy. They're a little bit more direct and playing a little bit more forward into Levine's feet. And Levine is, again, working off that, what we call a number 9, a true number 9, and playing with her back to goal and laying it off and getting the midfielders some more shots that have been a little bit more powerful and on target the second half.
And now we flip to Lexington. What have you seen that they've adjusted defensively?
They've still kept about that same shape in the back. They basically, in the back, they're playing basically a 4-4, almost a 4-5-1 in the back, and trying to keep everything in front of them, which they've done a very good job of. Hence the score only being 2-0 with, 15 shots, 16 shots on target for the Bearcat girls. So I think that's just been their key this whole game, the whole entire game. And I think that they really don't need to change anything, do you?
No, not right now. It seems like the only other goal they've had was the own goal.
Exactly, and I didn't. That's a different type of defending. That set piece defending. It's not in the run of play like where they can set that basically that box in front of their keeper and let her just pick up the little easy crosses that have kind of been coming in from the ladies.
Now is Lexington trying to get something done offensively? As the Flores will play it on the near side, but it's taken away by the Bearcats, but still controlled by Lexington. Downfield played for Levine, but back for Lexington trying to get something going. It's Garcia. She's going to play it near sideline, and here is number 12, Hope Dowling. She's going to try to break away, but not nice defense there by Jordan Coates. So Lexington, a little burst of offense going right there. Had something develop, something that they really not had this entire game.
And it's there for them because the Bearcats are pressed so high trying to keep putting on those goals. As
Lexi Levine checks out for the Bearcats as it's played downfield. Looks like Michaela Moore. And it's how to play. Lexington will have possession. Again, immediately following this game, they'll have a short break, and then the boys match up between the top-rated team in Class B, Lexington against Kearney, who is 4-1 on the season. Probably be about 10 to 15-minute break in between games. So game time will probably be more around 8 o'clock than regularly scheduled at 7:30. Shot wide. Out of play. Goal kick coming. They have 24 minutes on the clock left in this second half. As checking it in for Lexington is number 1, Paula Pinedo. She is a senior midfielder. It's played in deep by the Bearcats. It's looking for a cross, and there's a bit of a push. And it looks like it's going to be a corner hit off a Lexington defender. So it looks like it will be number 4, Madeline Holden. Kicks it in. Still played in deep by the Bearcats. And it's going to go out. And so they're going to call another corner kick for holding. As holding. Back in. Plays it deep. A header. And score! Great goal. It went off a Lexington defender. Right to the Bearcats, and it's in.
Strubing's going to actually get this one. This one actually came off her own foot.
And it will be Lauren Strubing. A nice goal there off the corner. Her second of the night makes it 3-0 Bearcats.
And again, it's coming off another set piece. Those have been big for the Bearcats tonight. That's 2 out of their 3 goals off that corner.
And Strubing was the one kicking that corner in the last goal. And now getting her, should I say, kind of legit goal?
Yeah. I think that one actually came off her own left foot and went in the back of the net. I think the first one came off of the head of a Lexington defender, but we're going to credit her with the goal. She's got what we call in soccer a brace on the night. That's 2 goals. That's the new term for you.
So a brace for Lauren Strubing makes it 3-0. Kearney, we're just a little over halfway through this second half as the Bearcats been able to get 2 goals. And now Bennett's going to play it in deep. Kick in, and Galvin will let it go out. But it's going to be another corner. Strubing hit one in for the Bearcats. Last time there's a corner, will be holding the kick it from the far corner. Holding in deep, wide, no. Great opportunity there for the Bearcats to get another goal, but just wide. And another shot, but it's blocked. And the shot's going to go wide and for a goal kick. So, halfway through this second half. Kearney up 3-0. In what many expected to be a high-scoring affair for the Bearcats. But they've been slowly developing offensively. It's played in deep, but Lexington's going to back it away, but Kearney will still have it. As here comes Ringland, a shot on. But it's went wide to the left. Another goal kick coming up for Lexington. And now checking in is Hannah Harding and Allie Trout for the Bearcats, as they check in for Holding and Carrie Strubing. The Bearcats will play it on the far sideline. Masters will go out for the Minute Maids possession, as the crowd is slowly filling up here at the new Kearney High School Stadium in preparation for the boys' game that will follow immediately after, as we got 19 minutes left in the second half. As Lexington will play it in back out. Lexington's going to try to develop something offensively. They would not be able to have much position as Flores. They're going to play it up for Flores. And here's something. Flores is going to play it up ahead. Bennett on the defense. Fighting for the possession. She'll get it away. Playing it back is Ringland. Leaves off for Trout. She's going to play it ahead for Moore. Moore on the run. She's going to be back in the near corner. Gets by. She's going to play it in. Ringland back to Moore. Ooh, and it's overshot Moore. And so Lexington will have another goal kick. Aggie Larson will check in for Ringland. Lexington plays it downfield as Hardy wanted to get it to Larson, but Larson couldn't keep the possession. And here is Flores. She's got a break. One-on-one. She's going to try to get past her first. It's a good defense there by Avery Collison, as Flores hits it back into the possession of Kearney. Not a bad chance for Flores, just couldn't get it the right way. Now here come the Bearcats on a nice counterattack. Plays in deep for Galvin, who will scoop it up and kick it away. At the midfield. Ovi. Coates going to play it to the far sideline. Trout with a nice move. She's going to work it in. We'll get it in the box, but quickly back out. And so it will be a goal kick for Lexington. So Nate, as I noticed, I see that Kearney's lately have not, in the last few minutes, have not been able to get the offense chances they were before. Are you noticed by anything Lexington is doing that's preventing that, or is it just a little bit of sloppy fundamentals by the Bearcats?
I think it's just kind of starting to get down towards the end of the game, playing a little bit more of a, I would say, different group of girls than they normally would to get players some minutes and maybe try out a few new things to go forward, since they've had a little bit of a rough start to the season. But saying that, a lot of the teams that they have played are top-rated girls teams in the state. So they have faced a very tough schedule so far. So I think they're just maybe trying to play a little bit of a personnel to see how things can go forward for them in a positive way. And I think that tonight has been positive for them in this 4-3-3. But I think that they can do some other things as well. And I think that Coach Anderson sees that as well. And I think that this is a good opportunity. I think they're up comfortably 3-0. So I think that they're able to do that right now and kind of see how things can go in the future for them, as they work into this weekend and go into that GNAC tournament.
As they are preparing for their first round matchup, as I pull up the bracket here, they will face off against Columbus again. Kearney will be the number 4 seed. Well, it will be Columbus, the number 5. As with 14:20 left. It will be down in the Bearcats' offensive zone. Or defensive zone, excuse me, as they will bring it up and try to counterattack right here. So playing in the midfield, it will be the Bearcats trying to maybe find a gel here offensively, trying out some new personnel. So play it onside. His coach, she's going to bring it up. Looking for someone. She's going to drive it into the corner. Going to get her baseline's going to be hit out of play. And so it'll be a goal kick. So coming into this match, Kearney struggling offensively, came in, tried to experiment with a new 4-3-3 formation. So could you consider this a success with finding a new formation?
I guess technically, because they're up 3-0. I mean, that they've got what seems to be a pretty locked-up victory here, but I think they may have expected a little more out of the 4-3-3, and you might see another one right here as we're speaking. Hey,
and there it
is.
Another goal. Looked like Levine might have been in there.
That they've been very direct in going forward, and I think that obviously you're seeing them produce goals, which is good confidence booster for them. And going into this weekend, I would hope they would stay 4-3-3 because I think 4 goals is good. Is it as many as they've been scoring against Lexington? No, but it gets you a victory and it gets you done. Keep the clean sheet at the end of the day, and I think that's a big success for the ladies going into the weekend.
As we'll see who they credit the goal to. I think we saw it was Lexi Levine with the goal. Means she's got a goal and an assist tonight. And actually, no, they're going to give it to Angie Larson. She will be credited with the goal. With 12 minutes left in this game. Down to the home stretch. Kearney leads it 4-0. Is Lexington trying to go here with the counterattack, but it will be Coates. We'll bump to the Lexington off the ball and get possession. And so a quick little scoring summary. First, scoring goal was it was Rihanna Bennett in the 9th minute, getting the Bearcats on the board first. So it looked like they might have been able to produce offense at a rapid rate, but really slow down after that. It was not till the 44th minute by Lauren Strubing to make it 2-0, as it was 1-0 at halftime. Goal by Strubing at the 44th minute. A few minutes later, it was Strubing again, as she, off a corner kick, was able to hit it into the top right corner. And then lately it was Angie Larson being able to get it in the back of net for the Bearcats as they lead it 4-0. As the Bearcats have had 19 shots on goal compared to only 1 of Lexington. So that just tells you the story of this game. Just by looking at that. Defense there by Holding. Plays it into Trout. Get ball by, use the speed. Here she comes. Trout gets by. Here's a chance. Shot on goal. Saved there by Galvin. That marks The 20th shot on goal for the Bearcats. Really nice move there by Trout, using her speed to be able to blow by those defenders.
Yeah, I think she's been a very bright spot for the Bearcats tonight in that center of the midfield. She does a lot of what I'll call pulling the strings and playing the ball left, right, and forward for the Bearcats, and I think that's been one of their big keys to the success tonight is how well she's played and held down that midfield.
As a play in deep, it's going to be Levine. Plays it back in deep, looking for someone, but too far out of play. Goal kick coming for the Minute Maids. And as we look ahead on Lexington's, they pull up their schedule here. Kearney, actually, we'll take back. We'll look at Kearney first. After this, of course, the GNAT Conference Tournament. They play Columbus. Then they'll play the winner of Hastings and Lexington. But after that, they come home and face off against a single match here at Kearney High against Holdridge. That takes place at 7 o'clock. Actually, that might be our next soccer broadcast. That, again, starts at 7. Just pay attention to our KHS Media Pro account for more details. As Lexington has it in their attacking zone, but it's played back up by the Bearcats. And so Lexington, of course, the GNAT Conference Tournament again this weekend. After that, they will travel to Hastings, take on them on April 13th. Then they will go home and will host Kearney Catholic. Then host another one to Aurora, who's into their first year with a soccer program. And then that is their home finale. Then we'll travel on the road to Columbus and Grand Island Northwest to finish out their season. Is out of play. Throw in here for the Bearcats. And so the last 7:15 here in this game. It's Kearney 4, Lexington nothing. So all the way back to the midfield. It's going to be Collison to play it for the Bearcat defense. So with a 4-0 deficit, I think we could infer that the Bearcats will win this one. They will move to 3-3 on the season, as they will go in 500 going into the GNAT Conference Tournament this Friday. Lexington will move to 0-8. They've yet to win their first game of the year, as they will go into the GNAT Conference Championship as the conference tournament as the 8 seed, with Kearney going at the 4. Both play at 3 o'clock on Friday in North Platte. They will play at Madison Soccer Fields there. With 5:50 to go, Galvin plays it all the way down to midfield. It's going to be Flores, just kicks it down there for Reelan. But getting there first is going to be Holden, taken away by Flores. Flores kicks it in deep, but nothing for Lexington there. All the way downfield, it's going to be Levine. Levine going to play it up for Ringland, but hit back in the middle of the field where Lexington will hit it back out. Final 5 minutes. As Kearney plays it in deep. Shot on net, save there by Galvin. With the shots on net and the save percentage, it's looking more like hockey than it is soccer right now.
It really is. Unfortunately, the score is not a little bit more lopsided for the Bearcats. But saying that, Lexington's defended pretty well. I mean,
considering the lack of offense that they've had.
Exactly. Their goalkeeper has been, I would say, their player of the game for them. She's been absolutely amazing back there, making every save that she's needed to. And, you know, sometimes you can't save them all for the most part. I mean, when you face, what do we got? 21 shots on goal, and I'm going to say in the 30s in general, you can't save them all.
Was it 17 saves from shots on the net, giving up 4 goals, with 1 being an own goal. As the Bearcats have a 4-0 lead, probably not the result they were expecting, but it's a win nonetheless. The final 3:30. As senior Kelsey Clark checks in. Straka plays it in deep for Levine. It's going to be Collison. Collison going to give it away to driving a shot, and save there by Galvin. As it's going to be Clark can play it, but down backfield for Coates. Coates chips it ahead. And it's going to be Straka. Straka plays it up. Holding in the middle of the field. Ooh, just Levine almost got there, but not in time. As Straka. Coates. Plays it in for Straka back. The Wheeler can give it. The centers it to Levine. Levine, nice move. She's got open shot. She takes it, but Ringland with a nice save. So mark that 23 shots on net for the Bearcats. 19 saves for Galvin for Lexington. As a chip in, but nothing going there for Kearney near side. All the way back to the midfield, it will be Coates. Coates plays it, sideline. It's Wheeler, and here comes Coates. Open field in front of her. Look what to do. Takes a shot on net. Saved by Galvin. There's Galvin downfield. Minute 10 to go. Coates headers it ahead for Straka. It will be Collison. Brings it up. Gonna enter. Just short of the box. Just in the box. It's gonna be Levine. Levine open chance and scores!
Hey, she finally got her one for the night.
A goal by Lexi Levine makes it 5-0 Kearney. Nice pass, nice shot, nice goal. The Bearcats getting another goal on the board.
Goal number 14, Lexi Levine.
They gave her credit for the goal earlier. And now with Angie Larson, now she gets her goal she was looking for.
Lexington substitution number 5, Lisbeth Lopez.
With the final 40 seconds. Throwing it downfield Flores to play it. It is near sideline. Final 15 seconds. As Ringland will play it for Straka. Straka. It's a downfield. Out of play, but that's going to do it. Kearney wins it 5-0 over the Minute Maids. We'll take a quick break. Come back with a post-game show. Get you prepped for the boys' game between Lexington and Kearney. Again, the Lady Cats win it 5-0. We'll be back with the post-game show after this. Welcome back to the post-game show as the Kearney girls get a 5-0 victory over the Lexington Minute Maids here at the new Kearney High School Stadium. Let's get you some stats. First, we'll start with the total shots on the net for Lexington. Only one, as they practically had no offense, just a couple of chances, but only resulted in one shot on net, compared to the 24 shots on the net only for the Bearcats. 5 of them went in. They had 9 corner kicks, had 5 goals. The goals were by Rihanna Bennett, Lexi Levine, Lauren, 2 by Lauren Strubing, and then 1 by Angie Larson with assists. We had Lexi Levine, and it looks like that's what the only assist we had was in unofficial stats. It was Lexi Levine with an assist. So 5-0 victory for the Bearcats. We'll take a quick break. We'll have the boys coming up as the top team in Class B Lexington takes on the home Kearney High School Bearcats, who sit at 4-1 in the season. Again, Kearney girls win it 5-1. Boys coming up. Stick with us here on the Bearcats Sports Network.